sang about the prince who came back from scales and swamp and rain. A miracle in royal halls, a curse undone, a kingdom saved. They toasted crowns and wedding vows, filled the palace night with sound. But none of them remembered much, none of them were standing round. I remembered every day, every gate that closed on him, every noble looking down, every torchlight growing dim. When the kingdom lost its prince, when the prince became a beast, I stayed beside a croaking voice while loyal men found quick release. Blacksmith worked 3 nights for me, 3 iron bands around my chest. Not for armor, not for war, to keep my breaking heart at rest. One for grief and one for shame, one for all the years to come. When I watched my master's life reduced to pondweed, flies and scum. And she came from distant lands, a tiny crown, a modest throne, soft white gloves and careful smiles, never one be alone. The kingdom loved her instantly, the court declared the match divine. But I had seen too many masks to trust a face that looked so kind. And everybody called it love, everybody raised a glass, everybody watched the wedding like the future couldn't crack. Everybody saw a fairy tale, everybody saw a queen. I was the only man alive who remembered where he'd been. She learned the palace frightening fast, every custom, every name, every weakness, every feud, every shortcut through the game. She spoke to dukes, she charmed the gods, she knew which years were worth a breath. And every month she seemed to grow a little closer to his death. Not by poison, not by steel, not by plots behind a wall, just 1,000 little cuts, no one else could see it all. Maybe I was seeing ghosts, maybe I was seeing true. That became the poison that I carried everywhere I rode. The wedding feast was long behind, the road stretched golden through the hills. The prince remained back at the court, the queen rode with me by his will. A young footman shared the box, too young to understand the weight of watching one beloved life move slowly toward a darker fate. Then I left the road behind, pulled the horses toward the grass. The servant shouted in surprise, the queen looked up behind the glass. The cliff appeared beyond the field, the horses thundered toward the edge. The boy grabbed hold and screamed by name. I answered with a single pledge, live. I threw him hard into the weeds, he rolled away beneath the sun. The last good thing that I could say, the last good thing that could be done. And everybody calls me mad, everybody calls me damn. Everybody sees a murderer with blood upon his hands. Maybe they are right to judge, maybe I deserve the blame. But none of them were there before, none of them became my change. The first band broke, the day came home, the kingdom cheered, the bells all rang. The second broke, the day she smiled and took her place beside the crown. The third band stayed around my heart, around my thoughts, around my soul. The third band drove the horses on, the third band chose the final road. The first 2 horses left the earth, the harness dragged the others down. The wheel still turned, the coach still stood. One final moment on the ground. She looked at me through shattered fear, no anger there, no hidden knife. Only one question in her eyes, who made you judge another life? And suddenly I did not know if I had saved him, if I'd lied, if I had seen the truth at last, or simply watched my reason die. Everybody loves a tale where monsters wear a beastly face, where evil lives inside the woods and good men always know their place. But monsters rarely look like that, and truth is rarely clean and bright. Sometimes all it takes is love, twisted just a little right. The prince lost her, the queen lost everything. The servant lived, the kingdom judged, and somewhere in the falling dark